Welcome back, focused learners, to this explainer of Lesson 48. Have you ever found yourself completely stuck trying to ask for a simple favor or maybe order food or just give a polite instruction in Hindi? Well, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're unlocking Hindi imperatives. This is absolutely the golden key to conversational Hindi, because knowing how to command or request effectively is what takes you from simply studying a language in a book to actually using it out in the real world.
So here's our roadmap for today. First, our welcome to Lesson 48. Then we'll break down the imperative concept, look at some examples with Rahul and Anna, jump into some speaking practice, do a quick small practice test, and finally our summary and farewell. Let's get right into it.
Welcome to Lesson 48.
All right, Section 2, the imperative concept.
So, what exactly is an imperative sentence? Well, it's basically a sentence that conveys a command, a request, or a forbiddance, where the second person, you, is the hidden subject. Think about it. Whether you're ordering a huge meal at a restaurant, or just asking a buddy to hand you a pen, or telling a cab driver to please pull over, you're using this exact structure. The you is just implied.
Now here's where it gets really interesting, because this brilliantly illustrates the cultural nuance of Hindi. In English, we just use one word, right? You. You say you to your boss, you say you to your best friend, and you say you to a toddler. But in Hindi, that single concept splits into three distinct tiers of respect. We've got aap for high respect, tum for informal or friendly vibes, and tu for those really intimate or super casual situations. So how you build your command depends entirely on which you you're actually talking to.
Honestly, the best part is how incredibly logical the grammar system handles this. It's literally just a three-step process to demystify the whole thing. Step 1, find the verb root. Step 2, choose your level of formality, aap, tum, or tu. And step 3, just add the correct suffix to that root based on your choice. Boom, that's it.
Moving on to Section 3, Rahul and Anna examples.
Okay, notice how the verb endings shift based on formality here. If you're going with aap, you just add aya to the verb root. So to say please eat the food, it becomes khana khaye. If you're using tum, you simply add o. The phrase then becomes khana khao. And if you're using the super casual tu, you add absolutely nothing to the root. It's just khana kha. See how it scales down perfectly, like a stepping stone of formality?
Let's actually look at this dynamic in action. Here we have Anna talking to Rahul. She's choosing to use the highly respectful aap form. The verb root for sit is bait. So by tacking on that respectful ye suffix, she says yaha baitye, meaning please sit here. It's polite, it's proper, and it hits the rule right on the head.
Now, let's flip the script. Here, Rahul is using the friendly, casual tum form with Anna. The verb root for listen is sun. Since he's operating at that tum level of formality, he just adds the o suffix. So sun becomes suno, meaning please listen. It's totally the perfect tone for friends just hanging out and chatting.
But hey, like any great language, there are exceptions, right? There are 4 absolutely crucial irregular verbs for the respectful aap level that do not follow that standard EA rule. You're just going to have to memorize these ones. Karna, to do, becomes kijiye. Lena, to take, becomes lijiye. Dena, to give, becomes dijiye. And pina, to drink, becomes pijiye.
And these exceptions, they scale down to the tum level as well, though luckily there are fewer of them to worry about. Notice how pina smoothly shifts to pyo when you're talking to a friend. Lina becomes lo, and dena becomes do. You see how short and punchy they get at this friendly level?
All right, Section 4. Let's practice speaking.
Okay, enough passive listening. I want you to shift into active learning mode right now. Wherever you're sitting, say these 3 phrases out loud with me. Really notice the distinct endings for each level of respect. First, the formal aap. Repeat after me, krupaya khana khaye. Excellent. Now the friendly tum. Say, pusta glau. Great. And finally, the very casual tu. Say, yaha bait. Can you feel how the word literally gets sharper and shorter as the formality drops?
Let's try one of those irregular verbs we just went over. Rahul is giving a command to a friend using the tum form. Say it out loud with him to command someone to drink water. Ready? Bani, bio. Brilliant.
Moving into Section 5, quick small practice.
Okay, here's your first scenario. How do you tell someone respectfully, using the aap level, to take the book? Think back just a minute ago. Remember the irregular verb for Lena? I'll give you a couple of seconds to formulate your answer in your head. And the answer is pustak lijiye. If you got that right, fantastic job. You successfully remembered that Lena transforms into the irregular lijiye at the highly respectful level. Let's do a second rapid-fire practice question. How do you tell a friend using the tum level to give the pen? Remember, you're using the irregular verb for dena. Take a second to think about it.
The answer is pendu. Just remember, at the friendly tum level, dena drops all the way down to the simple, punchy do.
And finally, Section 6, Summary and Farewell. You guys did so great today. So here it is, your rapid-fire summary. The golden rules of Hindi imperatives. When using ap, you add e. When using tum, you add o. And when using tu, you use the verb root only. Just keep an eye out for those tricky irregulars like kijiye and po. Before we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this provocative thought. Isn't it absolutely fascinating how the concept of respect and social hierarchy isn't just some cultural norm in India, but is actually deeply baked right into the mathematical structure of the Hindi language itself?
Subscribe for more and follow me on Instagram, link in the description. And if you want to learn Hindi one-on-one with me, MSG me on Instagram or email me.